Well, good morning. The title for the video today is Reflections, a Melancholy Easter. It was a melancholy Easter for me. I did not go to church or any religious service. I reflected on my life and listened to my favorite band, The Seekers, over and over. I did see my grandson in the morning on the way to the store. He was riding his bike in his neighborhood. My son was gone all day. There were things I wanted to do, but they did not get done. Folks, I don't know what I want anymore. Everything I ever saw as my life purpose seems completely out of reach. I don't want to die, but neither do I want to live without purpose or meaning. I was challenged Friday night to think positive. Yeah, right. I've never felt so negative, so hopeless in my entire life. Those of you who understand what I'm going through, please pray for me as I go through this darkest night of my soul. Yeah, this may not be a very long video because, quite honestly, I don't feel like I have a whole lot to say. It was a tough day for me. The consolation that I had was listening to the music. And as I said, I listened over and over again to the Seekers, and they're the Australian group that I've absolutely fallen in love with. I mean, I remember listening to them when I was younger, but they didn't make the impact on my life as they have in the past month or so. I discovered them, I think, after I lost my house, and they came at a time, their music came at a time when I needed that kind of consolation. It sort of does soothe the soul, as they say. Music soothes the soul, and listening to them sing is definitely something that is beneficial to me and something that I appreciate very much. I did not hear from my daughter until just as I was actually getting ready to go to bed. She called to make sure that I would be able to take the kids to school in the morning, which of course I will, and I knew I was planning on doing that. Her car is still not out of repair, and she doesn't know. She hopes it will be done tomorrow, but she doesn't know exactly what time. So I'll be taking the kids to school and probably or possibly picking them up depending on the situation with her car. In any case, as I said in the blurb, I feel alone. I don't feel like I have anything that's important to do. I'd like to find a place of my own to live. I honestly don't know if that's going to happen, when it's going to happen. There are things that are potentials, but again, I don't know. I did get a call from a lady the other day wanting to put my case before an international court of justice in The Hague, and I was supposed to work on that yesterday. That was what I wanted to get done. I wanted to put together the outline of what I was to state to the court. But I don't even know that I want to fight anymore over this thing. I mean, to me, there is no justice in the world. The whole system is fraud, and do I want to take it to that high a level? She said it doesn't cost anything. It's absolutely not going to cost any money to put my case before them, which sort of surprised me, because everything in the courts here in the United States come with a charge, and they don't do anything anyway. And when I paid the money just most recently for the appeal, they immediately kicked it down to the lower court. And then, of course, I had my lawyer friend uh, not follow up. I didn't realize some of the situation that was going on in her world. She was going through some trauma of her own, both with health issues, her own and her significant others, plus home issues. So uh, anyway, she didn't follow through with what she had promised to do, and ended up the money was just thrown away. So I spent $5,000 on two lawyers in the past, from the end of November till uh, into February, and it ended up for nothing, for nothing. So it creates a lot of stress in my life, and for those of you that don't understand and want to see me focus on something positive, I need to have a purpose. I need to have something that's meaningful to do, and having my own place is really, really, really important to me. So I ask for your prayers, and hopefully I will, that this monies that are coming through from my friend, who is supposedly getting a lot of money from this distribution of these new funds that are supposed to be released. But I've been hearing about release of funds for a long time, and it doesn't happen. So I don't know if that's a reality or uh, another dream that is not going to be manifest. Right now, the same cabal is still in charge, and they're a bunch of criminals. So anyway, I'm not going to belabor anymore. That's all I'm going to say. So thanks for listening, and please keep me in your prayers. Namaste.